Hi guys. My sound okay? Um, I am waiting on PJ. I hope everything is okay with her. She was supposed to be backstage at 6:30. Have you heard from her, Chris? Hmm, that's my husband's phone, and then my bird is going off. So I hope everything's okay with PJ. I talked to her earlier today. She was supposed to meet me backstage at 6:30. So, oh, there she is. There she is. There she is.
Hi.
Hello.
So sorry, it wasn't showing me the link in my email, so I didn't get it at first. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to run down the chat and say hi to everybody that's here so far. Um, Crimezilla, she was here. I don't know if she still is. And Who Dis and Taffy can't be here. She's going to watch on the replay. And Nico and Chris, he might have ran to check on you. Cat Lover and Hope and Tanya. And that's who's here for now.
Hey
So,
everybody.
anyways, that's okay. I was just worried.
No, it's fine.
So, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm just fine.
All right. I do have a little slideshow thing I was gonna go through. Because I know Cat Lover had said that she wanted to go through the victims in the case and stuff like that. So I didn't know. Did you want me to share that share the screen? Okay.
Sure.
Again, I apologize. I'm not usually late.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not even that late. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So it's a little different than sharing the screen. So,
Let me see if I can. There we go. I can't see the chat though. Is there a way to see the chat?
oh, I can see the chat. Can you? You can't see the chat?
No. Wonder why I can't. I have.
Maybe.
It says hide chat, but wonder what happens if I click that. Oh, show chat. No, I can't see it.
Oh, weird.
Wonder why.
Do you want me
Well,
to
you know what?
unshare?
I can watch it on my phone.
That's weird.
Yeah. That's weird that I can't see it. I mean, I zoomed it in but maybe did it zoom in for everybody else or just me? Probably just me. Okay.
Can you see the chat now?
I can see the chat.
Okay.
I did that hoping that everybody else could see it better, but it was probably just for me. It probably didn't help, right?
Maybe. Probably because you zoom. Yeah, probably because you have to zoom. But I just kind of put together all the victims' names and stuff. I think I mixed up because I was trying to get them all together. But all right, so I guess I messed up that slide. It's been a long day. So Ellen Fried, I'll go with her. She was one of the victims, and we had talked about how a lot of them were like nurses. So she was a supervising nurse at the Valley Regional High School. She had made a late night stop to use a payphone in Claremont. She spoke with her sister for approximately an hour when she suddenly remarked on a strange car. She she deserves driving back and forth in the vicinity. She stepped away from the phone briefly to make sure her engine would start, then returned. After speaking for a few minutes longer, Fried concluded the call. The next day, Fried failed to report to work and her car was found abandoned on Jarvis Road, a few miles away from the market where she used the payphone. Fried's remains were found in the wooded area near the banks of Sugar River in Kellyville in September of the following year. Postmortem examination revealed the evidence of multiple stab wounds and probable SA. So with her, she had stab wounds. And we're going to notice a pattern with all of them. They all had pretty much like the same, like with the stab wounds. And so with Ever Morse, she was hitchhiking on the border of Claremont and Charleston, New Hampshire on Route 12. This was the last time anyone saw her, and she too was reported missing in 1986. Her remains were found by loggers about 500 feet, 150 inches from where one of the other victims' bodies was found. Critchley's, I think it was Elizabeth Critchley's body, had been discovered in 1981. Postmortem found evidence of knife wounds to Morse's neck. So it's like a pattern with the stab wounds. Then Linda Moore, she was doing yard work outside her home in Saxton's River, Vermont, a short distance from I-91. And they're also all near like highways. That evening, her husband returned home to find his wife's dead body bearing multiple stab wounds. The crime scene suggested a fair struggle had taken place, and numerous witnesses reported having seen a stocky, dark-haired man with a blue knapsack lingering near Moore's home the day of the murder. The man was thought to be between 20 and 25 years old. He was clean shaven with a somewhat round face and wearing dark-rimmed glasses. The following year, a composite sketch was released. So that's when they finally made a sketch of him. And that was Barbara New. Oh, hold on. Did I do all of them? I missed one of them. Sorry. I thought I put all of them in there. But the first person that he killed was, let me just bring her name up. Sorry about that. I knew I was going to miss one.
You're doing just fine.
Thank you. And there's one that I left out. I left out the woman that she was pregnant. She had gotten away. She did get stabbed like 27 times just because she wasn't murdered and stuff like that. Like nobody found her anywhere. So the first victim was Kathy Millison, and she was photographing birds at the Chandler Brook Wetland Preserve in New London, New Hampshire. The next day, her body had 29 stab wounds. So the stab wounds for each victim was between 20 to 29 stab wounds. Her body was found only yards away from where she was last seen. And all right, so that's the news on her. Sorry. Okay. And these pictures right here are all the victims' pictures. I tried to get a little bigger, but it wouldn't come in a little bigger. But the first one's Kathy Millison, Bernice Courtmanch, Ellen Fried, Ebra Morse, Linda Moore, Barbara New, and then Jane Borowski. She's the one that got attacked by him, and she had the 28 stab wounds. Oh. Then I know Cat Lover said she wanted to like compare like how they got like murdered and stuff like that. So what I was gonna probably do is like talk about each age and stuff. Sorry. So with Kathy Millison, she was 27. Bernice was 17. I'm writing this all down so that way, because I don't know how to. I'm not that professional yet with the technology. Ellen Fred, she was 27. What I can do actually, let me stop sharing that. How do I do that now? Okay, like that. Okay, there we go. What I'll do is I'll write down their ages and stuff, and I'll put it on another little thing, so we can just like I can write down the comparisons, so everybody can see it. Is Cat Lover still in there?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking for your Facebook. I found it. Hello, Dana. How are you doing, darling? I'm praying. I've been continuously praying for you, honey. I'm going to mute back out.
Okay.
So you can go ahead, darling.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just pulling this up so I can just pull up something to show you guys the ages of each, so we can look at it together. If I do it right. Technology. Oh, no, not that. Open up a new one right here.
I am a terrible host. I'm sorry. I was over there on YouTube sharing everything.
You're fine.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to mute back out.
You're fine. I'm just trying to make sure I can do this correctly. Because I know that you should be able to share, like, see people doing it. Let me just bring this up. Sorry about the typing.
Well, I cannot. I don't know. I can't figure out how to do it without people seeing me do it. So I envy everybody that can.
Right. It's not bringing it up. Okay. Well, never mind. I'll just write it down like we're having a discussion together. How's that? We'll do it the old-fashioned way. But those are the pictures, so we can just kind of go by each. So Kathy's 27, Bernice 17, Ellen's Bride's 27. So just trying to like match up like and compare what each victim had in common. Eva Morse is 27. I am looking at, how about I'll share this so people know what I'm looking at. because Wikipedia does have all the oh, victims laid out of like who and what happened to them. That way you know what I'm getting the information off of. And Eva is 27. And then we get to Linda Moore, she's the oldest, she's 35. So that's kind of a victim that he, oh, and then 38. So 38 was Barbara New. And then Jane Borowski, she was kind of a different one. She was, because she was pregnant and stuff, and the other ones were not pregnant. Maybe he didn't know. But she was more in the age range of the others. There was only two that were really older, and that was Linda and Barbara. They were the oldest. Scroll a little bit back up. And oh, I'm just going to check the chat too. Cat lovers, this is what you wanted, right? And I just want to make sure I'm doing like. I'm sorry, I thought she's on the way.
There's a delay in StreamYard,
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
but I'm sure she's
Yeah.
she's not hard to please.
Okay. Because I knew she wanted to compare them, like each of them, see what they had in common. Oop, I forgot about Elizabeth Ridgely. So originally, Elizabeth is in the older group too. 37. And then she's a student. So Elizabeth is a nurse student. And then it doesn't say what if Kathy was anything, so we'll leave that. Bernice. Alright, it doesn't say. Hold on. Nurse's aide. Bernice was a nurse's aide. And then sorry guys, I'm just Ellen Fried. Ellen Fried was a supervisor for nurses, so she was a nurse. Alright, so the other ones weren't, they don't say if they were nurses. So we get at least 1, 2, 4 nurses here. And there's 7, so the majority were nurses. And then each one were not too far from where they went missing from. So they were only a few feet where they went missing from. And then, so that's what they all have in common. And then let's see. Kathy is so 29 sevens. Bernice. She was not at the destination. She was reported a fish run. Alright, so it doesn't say what happened. 20. 23. And they're all in a town in New Hampshire. I just want to make sure. New Hampshire, New Hampshire. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I got so far comparing everybody. So Kathy, Bernice, Ellen, Evan, Eva, sorry, Linda, Barbara, Elizabeth, and Janet, they all are from New Hampshire. They all were found in New Hampshire. And they were on close to the interstate. There's only one, which is Janet, that was found in her home, not outside. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually 4 were in their 20s. So I think and then there was 3 in their like late 30s. So those are kind of off track of what he usually murdered, I guess. And Kathy, Bernice, Ellen, and Eva, which is 4, were officially nurses, and then Elizabeth was a nurse student. So he kind of has a little bit of a pattern, I would say. I'm not sure if you guys would think so. What do you think, Truth and Justice, Ange?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. Yes, it sounds like. I meant to link the Wikipedia today so that people could read that before we come on. When I did cases, I would link everything that I went over before my show, um, and my followers would get used to that so they could watch or read what I had before the show. And I meant to do that today, but I think I got caught off track because I searched um, just for the Connecticut River Valley killer. I don't know why, but for some reason that is a tongue twister for me. And this article come up, and I started reading it, and it said that there was a man. He only killed women, right?
Yeah, he only killed women, and most of them hey sleuth, most of them I noticed were in the nursing field and stuff like that. They did think, hold on, let me just get my train of thought. They did think 2 possible people, were suspected, but they never charged them for the crime. So that's why I never really bring them up, but sometimes like I do, because they're kind of creepy guys. You know what I mean? Like the way they looked and everything else. They kind of seem like, I don't know. You know how you get a feeling with like people that you see and like their face and stuff like that. Like maybe he did it.
Well, yeah, and I started reading that. I'm like, okay, this is not right. This isn't right. And I just, so I got off there, and then I just totally spaced my mind, at what I was even doing. But so yeah, I just thought, hey, Angel Bear. So I'll be frank. Right before I was coming on here, I only caught like not even a minute of Lip Block No More telling your butt off. So you have a channel now, I hear. I got to go watch that
Right.
later. I don't know if y'all know who Lip Block No More is, but she is just amazing. She's
Yes.
sweet, she's loving, she's hilarious, and yeah. Um, and she teases the heck out of I'll be frank all the time. And so I only caught like a minute of it because then it was time here to take off. But I found out
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
got
frank has a
distracted with that, and then I was like, I couldn't find your link for a minute.
well, I went back to make sure that you had. I sent you a link, and but then I started getting worried. Yeah, she is. She's hysterical. She's something else.
Mhm.
But so, anyways, so
Let me
um,
see
I'm
something.
sorry that I interrupted you, but I wanted to.
Oh no, you're good. I just wanted to see if I could find that because last time we didn't even bring up. Well, I didn't even bring up. We didn't even bring up. I should say, um, those people that they thought. Here it is. I think this one is it. Hold on. These things get so confusing. Oh, here it is. Um, is that it? This guy right here, I know they questioned. It's not showing any like story with it. It's in Murderpedia. I don't know if you ever seen that before, but this guy, they thought he did it, but he doesn't look like the sketch that they put out at all whatsoever.
Hmm.
He does look
No,
like,
but he looks like your typical. I mean, I'm not trying to judge or anything, but because when we think of a serial killer,
hmm,
um, we have a certain picture of like a monster,
right.
but they're not. They don't look like okay. And everybody uses Ted Bundy as an example, so I'm going to. He
Hmm.
certainly didn't look like a monster. He didn't act like a monster, you know. And you look at that guy; he doesn't look like a monster. And I don't know if he was a killer or not, but I'm just saying. So I'm gonna see if I can find I'll be Frank's channel and link it. If
That
it's
would be
new
fun.
though, it might be hard to find.
Did you watch I'll Be Franks this morning?
No, I'm trying to find his channel now, but
It was funny. Oh, my kids.
I can't find it. Um, where's he at? I'm gonna give him a wrench so he can link it. I'll be Frank. Can you link your channel in here, please? I just gave you a wrench so you could.
I forgot I muted myself. I gotta see if I could find the other guy. Um, 1 second.
I thought I made the background of
That looks pretty, actually. Looks like we're in a river.
well, I thought it was of the river of
It
now
does look similar.
maybe it is. I mean, I have certain backgrounds that I have of a vacation that too, and it kind of looks like that too. So I'm looking at it like, is that one of those, or because I could have sworn I did it of the Connecticut River Valley, but I don't know.
So this one does show a picture. Hold on, a different picture.
There you go. There's Frank's channel, you guys. Sub up, please.
Right?
He says you'll regret it.
Here's some funny stuff on there. So this one, where is it? That's a different picture of, and that's comparing Michael Nikolai to this sketch right here.
Now, see, I'm going to say something, and I know a lot of people in my followers and friends that, you know, we've talked behind the scenes. The sketches never really look like
Yeah.
the suspect, or, you know, people. That's why I don't like sketches. I don't like sketches. And a lot of my friends say the same thing. One in particular that's in here right now, if she she she, she don't give she gives no credence at all to the Delphi sketches, and personally I don't either,
Yeah.
because they just, I mean, you see how different those look.
Yeah.
But then again, that guy may not have, you know, he may not be the,
Culture.
I think it would be hard, you know. I think of myself as if I had to be in that position to tell somebody what a person looked like, and then how they even do the sketch, going off of what you said. You know what I mean? I think,
Yeah, it kind of looks close though for the fact, well, because if you're gonna say like the hair, like look like the hair,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It could be him, but you never know. It's just, and it's hard to some people it's hard to describe because if you're in a traumatic situation, like this guy came up to me, he looks like this, or maybe he looks like that.
yeah.
So, and the pregnant woman, like she escaped and she got stabbed in the neck.
That's amazing too. 27 times, and she was
Yeah,
pregnant. I mean, thank God she did.
it's just I'm trying to see if they have that other guy that they thought. Name's Paul something.
That's very true, Dana. Very, very true.
The profile, what we found at the crime scenes. Oh, I never read something. I'll say the profile. What he found at the crime scene led him to believe the killer pre-selected his sites. John thought the killer took the victims there as a way to frighten them even more before eventually killing them. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So calculated. I never read this article before. That's why I'm looking at it. I'm like, what? When you find new information.
Well, that's interesting, though.
Yeah, the calculated attacks, attention to detail, and routine would suggest the killer is a collector. Nikolai, I'll say Michael because his last name's hard, had military training and owned a collection of war mementos. So that's kind of to profile him as the killer. Outburst of rage in 1997 when a neighborhood kid pushed Michael's son. Michael set the neighbor's car on fire. Wow. That's a little extreme.
You know?
His most significant relationship is with his mother. That's usually a sign of a serial killer. Though his family disowned him, he always returned to his mother. His father was abusive or absent. His birth father was convicted sexual offender. His stepfather may have been physically abusive. His violence shows he could be recreating an early experience. Michael, who served in Vietnam, was later diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and had flashbacks. History of voyeurism. Michael was charged with obscenity related to his porn shop. Relent on his car and spent a lot of hours on the road. Michael would wake his children in the middle of the night and take them on cross-country trips.
Oh, goodness.
That's a little strange. They were homeless for a while and slept in the car. Driving was a form of self-hypnosis. Michael chanted a lewd mantra while driving with his wife, Aileen. She later told her sister. That's different.
Um,
Okay.
Cold, Tru- Cold, Cold Truth wants to know if you checked out murder data for clusters.
No, I haven't. I've been doing a lot of cases lately. So I've been kind of piled up.
Yeah, you have then.
Yeah. So I've been going back and forth, back and forth. But I'm going to write that down actually because I love like true crime. That's my hobby. So what is murder?
Data, murder data.
Yeah, I'll definitely look at that. Me and my second oldest are into like true crime. We're always talking about it. But that's interesting. This just talks about hypnosis. I don't really get into hypnosis. I don't, because sometimes like people fake the hypnosis. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how true that could be. So again, that's his picture right
Well,
there.
he sure was a strange one,
Hmm.
whether he did it or not.
Yeah. He definitely had like the characteristics, like
Mm-hmm.
as they show like psychology, like wise. So he settled in Virginia. Oh,
I'm laughing at I'll be frank.
oh, what do you say?
He said PJ just said murder is a hobby.
Is a hot. No. If I said that, I meant serial killer, true crime. Frank's telling my secrets again. So he had what's this saying is he had like a porn store in Virginia, and then like gave an interview in the Progress. Evidently, the police don't have enough serious robberies, murders, and rapes to occupy. What? Of course, he's like all potential suspects usually say something about the police. They would marry. Oh, they moved to Holyoke, Massachusetts. That's not too far from New Hampshire, actually.
Mm.
But where he murdered, well, the killer murdered people was really like 10 minutes away from Vermont. Like if you walk down the street, you would be in Vermont. One second. I'm going to tell the kids to settle down there. I don't want everybody to hear them screaming.
Sleuth mom, did you see her comment?
No. What type of guest you bringing on here, Truth?
Well, this comment. I left for a second and came back, and first words I heard was PJ was going to a porn store. Bad time to come back. My laugh out loud. It took a while to go through. I don't know why. It was just spinning.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you, Kat, for linking the channels.
Thank you, cat lover. I'm not going to a porn store, I swear. What happened? I clicked on something. My kids are being loud. They're not like they're just getting used to me being on YouTube. Um, so if you guys hear them, I apologize.
That's okay.
They're older, so it's all
They've had to deal with my grandkids before, and they have to always deal with my birds or my
right.
dogs. Lexi's in there getting ready to go. She's in there going now, whistling and talking and clicking.
Oh, jeez.
Um, yeah, I just wonder if this is ever going to be solved. You know, it's so old.
Yeah, I know. And like I
But,
keep going through it, and
you know, though, I mean, I can't remember what case. It was a couple weeks ago. 40-year-old cold case was solved. I mean, they do get solved still yet every day.
yeah, like that new genealogy stuff that they have out. They're catching a lot of the serial killers and the murders from like 33 years ago, I think it was, and they're actually fighting for John Bonet now to get hers solved with that stuff. So it's
Right, right. Mm-hmm. One of my friends texted me today about that, and yeah, the dad is like, you know, I never. Well, I don't want to interrupt your
oh
show,
no,
so
you're good.
and you know I got ADD, so I can just go all over the place.
You're good. I go all over the place too. I
I
mean,
was
there's
just
not
gonna
really
say,
much more about. I just wanted to kind of because Cat Lover wanted to compare like the victims and stuff like that. So I mean, we can talk about whatever now if you want.
Pat saw one that was 41 years old this week. She says
Oh wow.
the advancements in the DNA is making everything amazing. Yes, it is. Uh, I really hope the judge lets the John Bonet go through. Me too, Sleuth. Me too. Um, I'm one of those. I never thought the family was involved in that one either. I never did. But, you know, that's me. I, you know, I'm just, I know I have to have an open mind.
Hmm.
And I've learned that, especially in the Summer Wells case. And I know the timeline's off. I know Candace is, you know, she's told fibs with that and everything. Um, but I will never use my platform ever to publicly accuse or bash a family. Um, you know, early on with the Delphi case, I let myself suspect um, a member of the Delphi family, and I'll never forgive myself for that. I hate myself for that. I'm so ashamed of that. Um, I did give them a public apology. I'm so thankful that they forgive me and that Becky Patty talks to me. Um, but that shame, you know, I can't, and I'll never ever go there again. And I'll never use my platform for that. I never ever will. Um, I just think attacking a victim's family is just, it's just, I just can't do it and I won't. Hi, Tim. How are you?
All right. I think Chris said something about Dil-
I believe that in John Bonet's case, they have the DNA of the killer. I I think maybe two, Chris. I think
I can't find his picture, Chris.
my husband always says he hates GB because no one cares about our opinions. Laugh out loud.
Hi, Tim.
Facebook, she meant. Layla says, "Oh gosh, Ange, the people that still think Ron Logan has some." Yeah, I know, Layla. I know it. Sleuth, and I'll be frank. I just, I.
And you call me a creep with what's on your screen. Oh, jeez. I'm slow on the comments right now. I was trying to
No.
find a picture for Chris and I couldn't find it.
And I've got to say this one more time for those who watch the playback or whatever, um, because there's so much drama going on, everywhere. And, I see this fighting between creators, and, if you watch this person and then that creator sees you in another person's chat, well, then you might be backstabbing that person, or you might be doing dirty to the. You know what? I subscribe to a lot of people, and I don't care who's arguing with who's doing what. I don't. I'm not getting in all that stuff.
Right.
I'm just not. I'm just there. I'm there for the victims. I'm not there for the pettiness. I'm not there for the, you know. Um, I don't agree with what every creator does sometimes. And then there's those creators I will not even give a view to because I know they're not even there for the victims, you know? But the high school stuff, or should I say even elementary stuff, is ridiculous. And but anyway, that's enough of that.
I was reading Sleuth Mom's comment when you were talking about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Lisa, he is. I mean, he's not like big as in uh like heavy or chubby or like that. But he's like 6 foot something, like 6'4", 6. I mean, he's tall, huge. Right, Nico. Sleuth, that was, well, I only caught like a minute of it because it happened right before I was going live, but I'm gonna go watch it. But they cracked me up.
You definitely have to watch it. It's hilarious.
Oh, wait a minute. Um, Cat lover. Well, hold on, let me try to, because if I click on it, it'll take me out of my YouTube.
Yeah, I couldn't find the picture, so I think that's what she's talking about. Of Delbert. I can't say his name right.
Oh, it takes me to a real estate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me try.
Delby Real Estate. That's what it takes me to, Cat.
Hold on. Oh, Chris sent me something. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
Cat, a real estate. Yes, Sleuth, we are. Mm-hmm. She asked
Oh, it's not found, Chris.
how
What you
big
sent
he
me.
was. Murder Sheet did all that for ratings. Um, Um, I will be, I don't know, I'm going to try to do it tomorrow or Saturday. I'm going to be talking about the Flora fires.
Ooh, that should be interesting.
I don't know why I say fires. It's fire. The Flora girls in the fire. Um, but I'm not going to be doing like, it's going to be different probably from everybody else
Mhm.
because I'm going to just see my channel is not real popular. And for one, because I don't do drama, I don't do it for clicks and views. Um, I don't put a bunch of misinformation out there. I'm a factual person, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to put the truth out. Um, I've made some calls. Um,
Excuse me.
I don't agree that they're giving the money back to the fire department. I think they should extend it. Um, but
Just out of worth, PJ, Frank says.
I'm going to talk about a lot more too, and so we'll just see how that goes, and um, you know, but it's not going to be the way everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to realize that Carroll County never had that case, not even from day one. So that's all I'll say on it tonight. But I'm either going to do it tomorrow or Saturday. I don't know yet which,
I'll
and I don't
definitely be
know
looking
what
for that.
time. So yeah, so
Frank
all
says just out of war with me.
just so okay. Let's see. Cat lover says, "Yeah, my question is, are they going to catch the right ones, or are they going to frame someone?" No, I don't think they. I see your concern, but I think if they were going to do that, I think they would have already done it because an easy one and an easy way to have done that would have been with oh, I just had his name and I lost it. The one that killed himself in Logan Sport. Uh, Somebody give me his name. The one that took that lady hostage. She had a flat tire.
My mind's going blank.
Oh, mine is too. And so they said they were getting DNA from him after he died. Um, oh, what was his name? But he had a standoff. Eder, yes. I think that would have been if they were going to frame anybody. I mean, that would have been a very easy way to do it. I mean, he wouldn't have even been able to defend himself.
The floor is modifier.
Yeah,
Inspect.
Carter does not think that whoever set the fire meant to hurt hurt or kill those little girls. And maybe they didn't. Um, I don't know. We'll get into that though when I do the show. I'm just not sure. I'll have to do it early, I know, because so many other lives. Although I don't know, it's not real busy on Friday night or Saturdays, really.
Yeah.
Because I know when I go to watch YouTube, I'm like, wow, golly, everybody must be out partying. Well, then I'll be frank. Make sure you join us.
Right? It does sound really interesting, to be honest. Because you were talking about that the other night. I snuck in a couple times listening.
Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, we lost 6 girls here in Carroll County, and um, just within December, January, February, within 3 months. The Flora girls were November of 16, and then Libby and Abby was February of 17. Sleuth says, oh, hold on. I got to get over here so I can get the comment. I honestly wonder how many of these cases they won't solve because they are being very tight-lipped with the evidence, and we need a few hints for people to call in tips. Yeah, but um, I I I I kind of understand sometimes. Like we did, I'm not going to be able to remember the case, but hopefully some of my followers will be able to. Um, I did a case. His first name's Eric. It's from Michigan. They were very, very tight-lipped on that case
Mhm.
because they were waiting on the right tip because they knew, and they wanted that right tip. But if they let any of the evidence out, they knew, they. I mean, and it was kind of like Delphi, it was only what the killer would know. Well, they got that tip, but the
Yeah.
prosecutor wouldn't prosecute. They still won't. And I emailed the prosecutor. I showed my followers. Um, he emailed me back. And then I emailed him back. I got real specific. I never heard from him again. But he will not prosecute. They even took it to the attorney general, if I remember right. So it's aggravating and frustrating. I'm hoping and I pray that's what's happening in the Summer Wells case, and that it's bigger than what it is, and they know it. And, I mean, I'm just trying to have faith with that. I mean, from here, it looks like they're not doing jack, but I want to pray that they know and they're just building,
Yeah. Honestly.
What movie is that, Cat Lover? Bob's making too much noise.
That was dirt.
Yeah, I'm curious.
My grandson's walking in his cleats, and well, they don't understand from uh, the feedback what it sounds like on the other end. And I can't remember whose live I was on one night, and their dogs were walking around, and their toenails were, you know, and it's on the other end. It really, the feedback is something else.
Did you all ever see my other link?
Thank you, Frank. Huh? Oh, did y'all see my other link? I see it now.
Right?
Let me see where it takes me.
We were too busy talking. Chris says, Ange, it was Eric Cross.
Yes, that's right, Chris. Thank you. Let's see.
Scroll to the bottom, she says.
All the way to the bottom. It's blank at the bottom. Let me go up here a little bit.
It's from 2 years ago. I'm not banned from wrenches, Frank. I do good on Savage's channel.
Martin Chris Nelson.
Frank's giving me crap from when I first started. When I first started YouTube, I blocked everybody on my channel.
Crime, does it, is it, all I see is it says 2 bodies found under shed in southern Utah. Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing? And then yeah, it shows 2 pictures. Chad, I can't pronounce that, and Derek Davis.
Cat lover says no. I wonder what.
Okay, let's see.
Let me
There's
see.
another picture that says Martin Chris Nelson. Is that it? No. After that, it's blank, hun. On my end, I don't know why. PJ is banned. My end, I don't know why. PJ is banned. Oh, I hate my voice.
Sorry, I was trying to see if I could get. I thought I had the volume off.
It's the River Valley Killer and has pictures. Huh.
Oh yeah, it came up with River Valley Killer on mine.
It didn't on mine.
Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, it's just blank after that. I don't know what's going on with me. My issue. I got issues tonight.
It's all right. I was late. You're having issues.
And the rest of you in chat behave, because I know you want to say you got issues all the time.
Oh, here it is. This is what they want us to see.
Okay, you want to share it?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on
No,
YouTube.
you're good.
See, because it comes through faster on YouTube chat and everything, so that's why I go over there and watch at the same time. I see people though at their computers, like doing their lives and then watching chat on their phone. I wonder why they don't do it like I do it. That way you can just like go tab to tab. I don't know though. I don't care. They can do it however they want. I just think it's easier.
This is the guy that they wanted us to see, the other guy that they suspected. And I couldn't find him.
Now I would say that I mean, I don't think he looks that much like the sketch, but like he's got a longer face like the sketch. But
Yes.
I still don't think he looks like the sketch. But like the other guys, their faces are shorter and rounder. This dude's got a longer face.
Yeah, his cheeks are like sunken in like the sketches. And the hair slicked back. The hair slicked back. The cheeks are sunk in right here. Yeah, I think he looks way more similar. But just like you said, sketches aren't really like. I think it's possible there's a copycat involved here. Yeah.
That's a good possibility.
Yeah, because still today, even though it's not like similar to the killings, but there's like out in New England, there's a lot of like bodies being found all of a sudden, like, and then people are just like completely vanishing. Like April Bailey, this woman in Nashua, she just went missing from her mailbox. You know, like taking out the trash, going to her mailbox, and then she's gone. So there's like similar type things going on, just not finding like the people. And I always think Maura Murray, like I compare her, she was a nursing student and everything else, and but they haven't found like anything with her, like her body or her or anything. But it sounds very similar, like to the disappearances and stuff.
So, I mean, like, no proof that she's even dead.
Yeah, it's weird. All these like just vanishings, all of a sudden, poof, gone. But his victims they found. You know what I mean? So there's similarities to some things that are going on in New England, but just the bodies are being found. So aren't being found now is what I meant to say.
Hmm.
They still haven't found Morhan. Megan Moore. That name sounds familiar.
Oh, I'm
Megan.
telling you, Cat Lover, she knows so many cases. Like, she'll text me and say, "Did you hear this? Did you hear that? Did you hear?" And I'm like sitting there before I answer her, I'm like spinning around in my brain because I'm like, no, I didn't even know about it. she she's like on to everything. I
Yeah,
should
I
have
have like a
I should
list.
have her come on and like I could probably have a show every night of the week with Cat Lover.
With the list I have, I should probably have a show like every hour because I'm always looking at cases and then I get really deep in them and then I'm like, oh shoot, I'm supposed to be doing this. Like,
I know this one case. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know if Dana's still here, but she had me do it and she warned me about it ahead of time. It was horrific. I mean, it was horrific. I mean, I didn't think I was going to even be able to do it. It was horrible. I mean, some are just
yeah,
so bad. And then, I mean, they're all bad. They're all bad. Any missing child is bad. But some
yeah,
of them just hit you differently and harder. I don't know why, but they do. Um, and there were cases that I did. Um, there was one in Kentucky. I'm pretty sure it was Kentucky. I can't remember who requested me to do it. It might have been Dana on that one too. I can't remember. It was one of my followers. And that one really got me.
I get really like Harmony's case
Me too,
and
Lisa.
Murray's case. I'm really close.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. I didn't hear you, PJ, because I interrupted
Huh?
you. I said I
Oh no,
interrupted you.
you're fine.
I didn't.
I
You were saying something about
Maura
Murray.
Murray. Oh, I was saying that Maura Murray and Harmony's case. I'm like really close to. Like, I'm always researching and trying to figure it out.
Yeah, Harmony's case is really heartbreaking.
Yeah, it gets to me. Yes, I have a few tweaks after a couple cases because of getting too emotionally attached with the child and the family. Yeah, that happens to me. What, Frank? I lost my daughter once. Turns out me picking her,
That was a thing.
um,
Oh goodness, Sleuth. Which one was that?
the other day
That wasn't
Oh,
that wasn't the um
I think I know what she's talking about, but I don't want to say anything. I want to make sure that it's the right one.
I'm wondering if it's the one I watched live.
Yes, yeah, I thought so.
Is that the one I is that the
Yeah,
one that lived with her aunt and her mom? They weren't communicating very well and stuff.
yeah, they weren't. The police weren't communicating with her. Alyssa Wood, her aunt, had never been called, and I messaged her about the boyfriend being arrested for murder.
Okay, I'm just thinking of okay, is the other one Caitlin or Kaylee then?
Kaylee, yeah.
Or she was living with her aunt and she was
No, she was living with adopted parents. Kaylee was.
okay, I have it mixed up with another one then.
It's okay. All the cases I do that with all the time. Oh,
That's the one, Dana. Victoria Martins. Yes. Oh, yeah,
oh, jeez.
that was horrific.
Mom's boyfriend is on trial.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh, so he's on trial right now. That was a horrific, horrific, horrific case.
I think Austin Lawyer's case is getting to me. Yeah, that's getting to me.
That one was horrible. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Please post it in cold case.
But the mom knew everything. If my memory serves me right. Delilah, yes, that's
Yes.
the one sleuth that I was thinking of. Delilah. Is she? Oh,
I love that name. It reminds me of the radio show Delilah.
oh, I loved that show. She's still not is she on still?
I don't know because I use YouTube for music now. So.
Yeah, I think she's only on like an app. I don't think she's actually on the radio. I think she's only
Oh,
on app. Like, like
yeah.
on your TV or if you've got like apps in your car, which I don't use those in my car. I just usually yeah, Dana, that was a horrible one.
Mm.
Where did Angel Bear go? Who knows? That Angel Bear's everywhere.
All
Probably researching.
right.
She's one of my sleuths. She's pretty good too, let me tell you.
No.
She's overkill. Hey, drive to Indiana, Cat. Charlie, I love you. There's Angel Bear. She's
Angel
just
Bear.
silently listening. Oh no. Oh no. I said his name. He's going to start screaming.
I think we should all get together and get our PI license. Jeez.
And she didn't, if I can remember right, I don't think she got what she should have gotten. I don't think she got very much time. Did she, Dana? We need to do an update on that.
Yep, the mom's getting them. Oh, I was just reading that.
You have to have a firm represent you to be a PI.
I know in New Hampshire you got to do a lot more than that. I
I don't
think.
think you got to do all that in Indiana.
think of the appropriate idea.
Oh, that sounds nice, Lisa.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, I do. I do watch them, Cat Lover.
I love Southern Girl.
Yeah, I get really upset because a lot of parents, when they cause the death of their child, they just
Okay.
get charged with felony neglect of a dependent instead of murder.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all whatsoever.
Um, it really upsets me. But there was I should do this case. It's solved, but
Hmm.
because it was local here, and now they're both going. Now, see, Lexi will do this on purpose. She'll be she'll and she's laughing right now. She is so smart, but she will do it on purpose when I'm on here. But anyway, Michelle Gavin was her name, and she had her own children, and then she married. Um, can't remember his name, but she was the aggressor, and she controlled her husband and all that. But hey, I'm not giving him no pass at all. So don't think I am. Um, but she abused and tortured her stepdaughter to the point of death. She left her out in the garage, um, like um, I'd have to look it all up, but I mean, I want to say like she was like somehow she was stuck to this board out in the garage, but she was starved, she was beat, she was, and she died in the garage. And she got life with, you know, and no parole. And she tried to appeal, and I never, I mean, I know she didn't get out, and I knew she wouldn't. I knew the judge would not grant it to her. Um, and it was a horrible, horrible case. I mean, it shook Lafayette. That's how bad it was. It was like the most heinous crime ever back then. Of course, we've had since then, since child crime, happens all the time now.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was, yeah. And she tried to blame it on her husband. And that's what her appeal was based on, saying that her husband, you know, did it. He got time. He didn't get as much as her, but he got some time. But yeah, she's trying to blame it on him.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I'm looking at comments, seeing what I. Oh, you're PJ Sleuth, Chris? Well, she's got a good one then.
Right.
They just caught that former Hawkins County and oh yeah, I know. I know, Kat. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet be your favorite cat lover. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Yeah, I like that chapter too. And Ken Maines. Yep. I just, I'm telling you what, though, next week, I'm telling you what, I'm going to be so busy, my head's going to be spinning. I'll probably only be able to be on the weekends.
Next week. I don't know what I'm doing next week yet. I know on the 5th they start part time working, but
Well, I got
um,
I'll have appointments between me and my mom, and then football for my grandson, and then 2 weeks after that, school and football. Oh, if I can ask for prayers, guys, for my mama. She's in so much pain in her back. It just come on like nothing. Um, and she's just really hurting. I feel so bad for her. That's
I,
when he starts, August 1st, cat lover. Not school, but football.
I go back at the August 30th. College. Fun, fun.
Yeah, Chris, all my people are good. I'm missing a lot of people though. I don't know where they're at. I mean, I don't know my notifications or but I am missing a lot of my people.
Yeah, someone said notifications were a little bit off today. Someone didn't get mine the other day either. So,
Well, like today, I didn't get a lot of
mhm.
notifications of people I'm subscribed to, like John Davis, True Crime. Like he put a video out. It said 4 hours ago by the time I seen it, and the only reason I seen it is because it showed up in my feed, but I didn't get a notification for it.
Oh,
So, and I've been having trouble with notifications, for people I'm sub to for golly a month.
oh well.
So I don't know, but it's okay.
Right. Mom's having a lot of bad kidney infection. Might be because.
Well, I know, Dana, that's what I asked mom. We just went to the kidney doctor on Monday, I want to say, and she actually got a good report. Um, and then Tuesdays, when her back started hurting just all at once, she don't know what happened. And I asked her today if it was in her kidney area, and she said no, it's in her middle part of her back, upper and lower.
Oh, upper and lower. I wouldn't. I don't think that's.
I'll be frank. Cracks me up.
What do you say?
He says at Truth and Justice channel, like, I'll be frank. Laugh out loud. Thank you guys for the prayers. It means a lot. Hey, Lake, have you heard from Ivy yet? Thank you, Chris. I've been, I've been, I've been praying, Dana, this whole time for you and your mama.
I hope she's okay.
You still didn't get one, Nico? Hmm. Well, I share it in my Facebook group and on my community posts, but
Yeah.
even, I don't see people's community posts a lot either unless I purposely go go there and look sometimes, or it might be in my feed, but so you I don't always see people's community posts. Still no, Lake, that does worry me. Mm.
Yeah, I usually have to go into the community in order to like the community posts to see them, unless they're like someone tags me in it.
Yeah, because and I mean I always said I don't know why. I mean, I wish those would give us notifications too.
Yeah, mostly because the flyers and stuff, and then
And you can't see community posts on iPads.
oh, you can't.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
I don't know, Kat. I know she doesn't really cover summer unless there's new information, and she doesn't get into all that drama stuff. I mean, unless something really super, super upsetting happens, she doesn't, you know, and she might be working on a podcast or something. I know she shared something today on a community post. Freaking Dolly Vision's name is on Cody Bixby's flyer. It's like, what?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at that yet.
Yeah, that was in my feed. I saw that. Oh, no. I know. I know. I love chasing. She's just. Hey, Michelle After Dark put out a good video, though, today. I shared it on my community post.
Oh, wow, it's pouring out now. Maybe it'll cool down.
We're supposed to get storms, but it's not really supposed to cool down. And then next week, right when my grandson starts football, it's going to be up in the 90s. I know, Kat. She is good. She really is good. Somebody was, oh, I can't remember who it was, talking bad about her the other night. I don't know.
I had to run and shut my window. The
It was
rain was
a
coming in.
channel. Get this. There was a channel talking about another channel putting out something like, well, I hope you turn this over to the TBI. And oh, and I hope this is, and I'm like, oh, like you got room to talk. Because, because I am so sick of people putting stuff out saying, well, I heard this, or, well, this person told me this. This is a neighbor of so and so. And I don't care. It's hearsay. It's not factual.
Right.
I mean, freaking everything in that case is hearsay.
Yeah, because
I'm not kidding you guys. I get so frustrated and furious. It burns my biscuits.
I'm just scrolling up, seeing what I missed. I had to run and shut my windows real quick. The rain was coming in.
Kentucky needs prayers too. My husband has family there, and their houses are being washed away. 3 have died. Yes, let's lift up Kentucky. Anything less than triple digits. The thing is, I am so cold blooded, and usually the summers don't bother me. I mean, when I lived in Camden, I would sit out with my robe on, even in the summertime. My husband would just be like, what is wrong with you, woman? But this summer, I really can't hardly take it.
In New England, I guess it's the supposed hottest summer, but they kind of say that almost every year. But June and July was really hot this year. Like we had close to 100-degree days and stuff like that. We never really get those days until like the end of August.
Yeah, August is usually our hottest month, but my friend's getting married next month, and we're hoping that it's not going to be that hot because it's an outside wedding. Although um, we're all going to have our own cottages, and it should be
Good
so
night,
it
sleep.
shouldn't be that bad. But her fiance said that looked out that far to the forecast, and it is supposed to be nice. So, and where they're having it, there's going to be plenty of shade and by the water and stuff. So, should be okay.
Okay, Chris. Good night,
Hey,
Sleuth.
Sleuth, thank you for coming and have a good night.
Oh wow, it's really raining out there.
I love storms
Mm.
personally. I mean, of course, I don't. I mean, I don't like bad weather, but I love storms. I sleep so good.
I put the heater on in my car in the summer. What? Where do you?
Really? Wow. Well, I'm not that cold blooded, Lisa. We do fight around about the air conditioner around here sometimes. But lately, though, I've been hot. I but like we can have a storm in the middle of the night, lots of thunder and everything. I don't even hear it. I don't even know about it till the next day. Somebody tells me. And my dog, my Labradoodle, she hates storms and she gets very anxious and like she will like climb on top of you, jump on top of you, and everything. Well, I don't notice it if she does in the middle of the night. That's the way it's been around here, Red Rock. Well, not flooding, but baking or storming.
Flooding. Our the Merrimack River here actually is really low this year, so we haven't been getting um, enough water, and it actually like this little island, as I call it. You used to have to take a little like canoe to get over to it. It has like grass growing where you usually have to use a boat to get to it. So it's drying out a little bit. But we'll get it by the winter time, like all the snow and stuff. We'll be all right.
Well, guys, I think if nobody has anything else,
Mm.
I think we will dip out too. Do you have anything else, PJ?
Oh no, I just wanted to, compare the victims and stuff and for cat lover for and it I enjoy coming on.
Well, thank you for coming on. Thank you very much. And
Thank
Chris, thank you so much for introducing PJ and I.
Yes.
And guys, make sure you sub up to her. She does a great job and she does videos just about every day, a few times a day. Great, great cases.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't really want to say it like that, but I mean, she does a great job on cases because none of these cases are great.
You're right.
I always stick my foot in my mouth somehow, some way. So thank you all for coming and just watch my community posts um, or the group. Like I said, it will be tomorrow or Saturday, um, late afternoon, early evening. Because I don't want to do it when everybody else is live. And I don't know, hopefully my notifications go out. Um, but just, I guess, like I said, watch my community post
Yes.
and the group. So,
Well,
all
thank
right.
you again. Hopefully, I'll come on again soon.
Yeah, sure. Anytime. Just shoot me an email or a messenger
All right.
or a message in Messenger because we're friends now on Facebook. So,
Oh, okay.
all right. Well, everybody have a good night,
Good night, guys.
and I'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye, PJ. Okay, guys. Thank you all. Have a great night. Bye bye.